Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfszeit channel. Today with a very special topic, always special, Sarducaa release! Or how the absolute pros pronounce it.
Sarducaa.
So in this expansion are a lot of changes, but first off some info for everyone who don't know this. Sarducaa is a separate continent in the world of Knave in Mortal Online 2. It will be connected in a few months to the mainland, to Mirland. And it's also a fresh vibe because everyone got a third character slot and we can all start out in Sarducaa fresh. You need to create a new character to join Sarducaa. So it's a kind of a soft vibe. In the persistent world of Mortal Online 2, which is the true hardcore sandbox PvP. One world, one server, one history. And this new expansion, the Sarducaa expansion, has so much content to offer that we all can enjoy and explore, which is phenomenal. You will start out in Haven, but you can also just level up to Great Clade level 5 and directly go to Sarducaa if you want. But before we go deeper into the patch, Mortal Online 2 is currently on discount, which is awesome. If you need a second or third account, or maybe tell a friend how awesome the game is. And on top of that, Star Wars released a supporter package 4, which is a good deal because you're actually saving money and you're getting veterancy points. And Star Wars also released a new cape, the Dunewalker Shroud cape. And it looks very good. Look at this. Ooh. But anyway, let's look deeper into the patch. So when moving from Haven to Sarducaa, you will only be able to bring starter equipment and the spellbook with you. Now each character has a home for each continent. This is raising the question why, because the bridge is not there yet, but at least we have the function now. Additionally, the home priest region is now in the statistics page as well. They fixed a lot of stuff and an interesting change is the jungle camp fishing vendor has been removed. The only way to obtain larger hooks and strong lines now is from the fishing task. Nakre Amrak coins. They also added a lot of NPCs for Sarducaa. They fixed a few bugs with aggressive stance and also breaking bows. Another change interesting for the humans. The human clade gift Kleptomaniac, which used to do 25 pilfering and now gives 25 lockpicking. So to all these changes we also got balance changes. So Snapshot got nerfed. Weakspot armor piercing is reduced from 70% to 50%. Alvarin's runner's high armor piercing reduced from 15% to 12%. The human clade gift double jointed now gives +4 maximum dexterity instead of 2 maximum dexterity for humans. And all humans are like party hard. And all Alvarins are like,
The hell is... God damn it!
And Kurite ancestry +2 dexterity.
I told everyone, God damn it!
On top of that, Star Wars did a lot of UI fixes. They also added the Sarducaa cities to the guild finder and they optimized the journal UI a little bit. The next one is territory and housing. So only the house owner of the house can pay the upkeep. Any character of the owner, so the house is account bound, not character bound. So if you were interested, there's a voting down below exactly to that topic. If you like the upkeep change or dislike the upkeep change. The next ultra big thing is lockpicking. There's a sneak peek clip of the lockpicking linked down in the description in a separate video. But some basic info for everyone who's new here. Lockpicking is a standalone primary skill in the profession tree. There are 3 different tiers of lockpicks. Novice, Adept, Master and higher tiers just have more pins. Up to a maximum of 8. You need the skill high enough to use higher tier lockpicks. Lockpicks are not simply bought from an NPC for gold, you need to find them. Lockpicks have a chance to be spawned in barrels in the game and they are intended to be a rather common item. And adept lockpicks can only be found in novice chests and master lockpicks can only be found in adept chests. And all dungeon chests are now lockpickable except boss chests, which need a specific key for that. Star Wars also did an interesting balance change to skills. They increased the total experience required for all material lore skills. That it's a little bit harder to grind, a little bit. Speaking of grinding, Star Wars inserted a lot of new AI for us. A huge amount of new monsters, creatures, whatever. And an additional AI change that AI no longer loses defense based on level if below level 100, nor gains defense if they are above level 100. And on top of that, Star Wars added a lot of craftable weapons, handles, armors and many other stuff. On top, if you watch Twitch, you can get a Kurnas table. The link to the Mortal Online 2 Twitch category is in the description and you need to watch for 6 hours to get that table. So all in all, Sarducaa has a lot to offer, but remember it's Mortal Online and when you're new here, I can just give you a few hints. First, you should go into a guild that fits you. So if you are searching for a big German guild that is here since the beginning of the first game, please look in the description. At the second and the third hint is pretty easy. Not everyone is your friend and not everyone is your enemy. And my personal hint, you need determination, but you also need party hard sometimes. And after 16 years of playing Mortal Online, I can tell you, this is a new beginning for the game. And it's good. Of course, some changes could be a little bit better. Some decisions of Star World are sometimes but in the end, it's solid, it works, it's good, it makes fun, and that is the beauty of it. And yeah, the start was not the best. They had a few delays, but they fixed it. Community has a different perspective on that. But in a time stamp of a few hours, they got it fixed and it works. It's good. Just a few disconnects here and there, but in the end, it works and it's solid. So I wish you guys a lot of fun exploring Sarducaa. We've also had a blast. So if you don't want to miss any future videos about Sarducaa, guides, and any content related to Mortal Online 2, then please consider subscribing to this channel. It would be nice, leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, that sounded weird. So special thanks to all of these supporters, of course. Carmel, Ronus, Taurus, Diesel, Mip, Skiba, Ian, you, and all the others, of course. So never forget to make party hard, and see you all next time. Or in Sarducaa. Goodbye.